Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Trader Talk. In this particular episode, we are going to be having a conversation, of course, trader to trader. Because if you notice, nothing here is scripted. I mean, what I have in front of me here is just a chart of NZD USD, a trade that didn't really come to play the way I expected it to be. Now, of course, this is one of the realities of the things that we're going to talk about in trading, where in many instances you are going to have a fantastic trade move without you. Let us say, for instance, like we had in NZD USD here, I placed a trade. The market moved. I saw a buy condition. I saw a buy, opportunity, and then I set a limit order. I wanted to get in at a certain price, and unfortunately, the market never traded back into that price that I wanted to get in. And then, of course, before I knew it, the market rallied and eventually the market moved on without me. Well, one thing that, this actually brings me to talk about is the fact that in every single situation that you find yourself as a trader, there will always be situations like that where you are going to actually watch a trade run off without you completely. It's going to run off without you. And if it runs off without you, one of the best things you can do to yourself is to actually stand aside. Now, one of the worst things that can happen is that you are seeing a very profitable trade move without you while you are in a drawdown. I mean, because there are different scenarios that this can happen. You are seeing a very profitable trade move without you while you're in a drawdown, and then this particular trade could actually turn out to be a very profitable trade. And for whatever reason, if it happens that this particular profitable trade that you're looking at moves without you, then you are sitting there looking at your computer, looking at your charts, looking at your screen, and you're kicking yourself and saying, this particular trade could have gotten me out of drawdown. Now, the reason you need to be very careful with this type of situation or in this type of scenario is that there is a very good chance that because you're in a drawdown and then you've seen a trade go in your favor that would have actually maybe ultimately gotten you out of a drawdown, there's a very good chance that your psychology could play a smart one on you, and what you could start doing is you might start chasing trades. By the time you move to the next trade, you move to a different trade, you might start trying to chase trade, trying to force trades and all of these things, and thinking to yourself, I mean, I'm 2 or 3% in the drawdown and then I just missed the 5% run. But the truth is, such situations will always occur. Now, if you miss a trade while you're in profit that could have gotten you or that could have banked you more profit, is the same situation. It's exactly the same thing as missing a trade while you're in a drawdown. Because if you've really tested your system and you trust your system that over time your system is going to generate money for you, then you have no reason being worried about what's going to happen or about missing one particular trade or about just missing one setup. And that's exactly what brings me into this conversation, because a lot of times when traders face these types of market condition or face this type of scenarios in their trading career, when you're in a drawdown, you miss an opportunity, you miss this, you miss that, and then you want to tend to go on chasing, trades within the market. These kind of things could really, really play a fast one on you, and it could be very, very bad for your trading psychology. And that's exactly why the only thing you need to do is that you must understand that whether your account is in profit or it's in a drawdown, it is to be treated the same way. It's the same trade, it's the same opportunity. Even though maybe when you're going in a drawdown, maybe you might want to scale down a bit. For some people, they scale down. For some people, they keep the risk the same. But the idea is whether you are in a drawdown or you are not in a drawdown, the only way to get out of the drawdown, the only way to stay profitable and to keep your head in the game is to trade like you're not in a drawdown. What opportunity would you have taken if this particular trade, came my way when I wasn't in a drawdown? Would I have taken this trade? Does this trade meet my trading criteria? Does this meet my setup? Does this meet the type of opportunities that I like to approach the market with? If it meets the type of opportunity you like to approach the market with, by all means, take the trade. So you cannot have a different mindset for drawdown and then have a different mindset for winning trades, of course, or have a different mindset for when you're in a losing streak. The ultimate thing is everything should be one and the same. So if you're in a drawdown, trade like you're not in a drawdown. Hold the same percentages. If the system says it's a 2-to-1 or a 5-to-1 or whatever it is, trade exactly like you would trade if you are not in a drawdown. And that is actually the best way to actually walk yourself, out of these drawdowns and out of these, all these things happen. Whether you are a trader, whether you've been trading for 10 years, 5 years, 6 years, however long you think you've been trading, there is a very good chance that the same situation could actually befall you. So it doesn't matter how long you've been trading. The only difference between yourself, who is a beginner, And the trader who has traded for a long time is that everybody goes through drawdown. Just that, you know, the way the guy who has been around for a while handles his drawdown is a lot different. He knows it's going to pass. He definitely knows that he's going to come out of the drawdown, and he knows that he's going to end up being profitable and ultimately making money long term. So I hope this helps you in one way or the other, whatever you're going through in your trading journey or whatever phase you are in your trading journey. I certainly hope this helps you. Please, if you've not liked this video, please make sure you like the video, subscribe, and of course, it tells YouTube that we're doing a good job, and it helps us put us in front of more people. So more content like this coming your way. I mean, we're in a new setup, so why not? I mean, all this was put together so that we can generate more content for the channel. So ladies and gentlemen, until I come your way again, make sure that you're minding your business and that you're trading safe. Cheers.